beautiful jade or that beautiful amber with that gorgeous pop of turquoise blue. Okay, so that was our 5 and 5. Let's dive into this show, you guys. And we'll start off with, you know, what Jay is all about. Finding something so rare, something so special. And it happens to be in America's favorite color. Most women appreciate all shades of beautiful blue. And take a look at what we have here. This is banded blue opal. Appraised at the lowest price we got back was $210. Look at all of those gorgeous shades. I wish you could read the reviews. It's a customer pick. I've got the final 775. And Jay, I love your story on this because you said in over 40 years of career, I think, what was it? You've only found blue opal like 3 times in your life? You
know, we've hung around too long together because now you know all my stories, okay?
Well, I just cued you off. You know, set it up for you.
In all fairness, you think about this, you know, so I've been doing it, I'll be 64 this year. And I started my business when I was 20. So I've been doing this for 44 years. We've been on the air for 25 years this year. In that time, I've only experienced blue opal, natural blue opal, natural, 3 times in my entire life. The first time was in Peru in the 70s, the Peruvian blue opal, which, you know, you can't even get. I mean, it's like liquid gold if you've got the rough. The second time was a deposit in Idaho, Oregon. You literally I flew into Idaho, you walked across the river, and the mine was there in Oregon on the other side of the river. So technically, you know, depending on which way the river went, no telling where you were at that day. And then the third time, and this is a miracle, it's so funny, is a friend of mine brought this material to me, and he had got it from the miner, and he said, Jay, you know, I just need to find out if you're interested in this. If you are, then I'll turn you on, you can pursue it. And I said, well, where's it from? And he said, India. Okay, this is where it all starts. This is a specimen. That's what it looks like. And you can see, do you see this? This is what they call the host rock right here. And that's an opal seam. And then this is, all I've done to that is polish the top of it. But this is all how it starts out right here. And what's a miracle about this is when they originally told me, they told me, I said, okay, where's the mine at? He said, India. And I've had people tell me that hundreds of times. And I said, no, not who the broker is, not who's has it for sale. Where is it actually mined? And he kept saying India. And, you know, it was kind of like a who's on first type routine, you know what I mean? Finally, he said, I don't know how to tell you this. It's from India. And so we researched it, and sure enough, it's from India. And what's unique about this material, this is a natural blue opal. This is the banded material. Oh, so but what makes it so vibrant and so unique and so unusual is the fact of how it's mined. When you see a picture of the mine, and we have taken photos of the mine for you. It used to be a nickel or a tin mine. I don't want to give you misinformation, but it was one of those two. And it was an open pit mine in the late 60s, early 70s. They mined it out, and it was vacated. So what happened is they didn't reclaim it. They just took all the equipment and left this huge open pit mine. Well, the local villagers then, you know, of course, they went down into the mine, and as they were walking down the mine, they find this is what they call seam opal. So it's seams of this beautiful blue opal and this banded opal that run down the kind of the sides where they cut the roads into. And what they do, it's not owned by anybody, just the village more or less controls it. They take pieces of rebar and they sharpen one end of it. And then they go and they pick out these seams. That's why I was showing you the host rock here. They gather that all together for whatever they get. They take it to a friend of ours who actually lives near the village, and he's what we kind of our consolidator. And so what they do is they take it to him. He grades it, pays them by grade, and then also by quantity. And then when we get enough material, or we had enough material, then we would, to ship, then we would ship it. It took us literally over a year and a half to get enough material to actually do a project from the first that they showed it to us. But
And Jay,
But
to
it's
think
just
that is
very
all its
rare.
natural color with all the banding and each and every bead faceted by hand, it's really special. And I only started with 770 of them. So if you want that, go ahead and jump in as quickly as you can. If you're a denim girl, I mean, I know we're doing summer style vibe. Nothing more fresh and blue than the look of chambray and blues and sky blues and